Title: The Temple Lights. In the historic town of Varanasi, where floating lamps illuminated the waters of the Ganges River at sunset, lived Kavya, a devout young woman who was in charge of lighting under the temple lamps every night. He fervently believed in the blessings that the lights bestowed when offered to the river, although in his heart he carried the secret longing to live a story D and love, like those I read in ancient poems. One afternoon, while buying flowers for the offerings, a stranger arrived at the market. It was Dev, a photographer of ancient cities, who had arrived at Varanasi in search of images that captured the essence of love and faith. Intrigued by the intensity with which Kavya chose each flower, he couldn't help but take a photograph. "Do you always choose the flowers with so much passion?" Dev asked, approaching. "The flowers must be perfect for the river," she replied with a smile. "The lights are not just lamps, they are wishes." That night, Dev went to the temple to observe the ceremonies and saw Kavya lighting the lamps with devotion. Fascinated, he offered to help her, but ended up burning a finger on a flame. Kavya laughed while she healed him wound, and thus began a friendship that soon became something more. Every day, Dev accompanied Kavya in her tasks, capturing moments with his camera and learning about the beliefs and traditions so that she valued so much. In exchange, Dev spoke to her about the places he had visited and showed her his photographs, filling Kavya's imagination with worlds beyond her village. One day, while both of them watched the lamps float on the river, Kavya confessed, "I have always wished that these lights fulfill my dreams." "And what is your dream?" Dev asked. "To see the world, but I don't want to leave the temple nor to my family." Dev, understanding his dilemma, remained silent. He too faced a difficult decision. His work called him to another place, but his heart desired to remain in Varanasi, together with Kavya. The last night before his departure, Dev left a lamp in the river next to Kavya's. When asked what he had wished for, he only replied, "I hope you discover it when S." At the moment, weeks passed without news from Dev, and Kavya returned to her routines, although with an emptiness in her heart. One afternoon, while picking flowers, she saw a group of tourists in the market holding "I found a book." It was a photo album titled Temple Lights, and on the cover was her, lighting a lamp with a peaceful expression. With a racing heart, she ran toward the temple, and he found it decorated like never before. Dev was there, holding a lit lamp. "Your dream was to see the world, Kavya," he said. "So I brought a piece of you to the world. Now, will you let me stay? Me contigo para cumplir el mío?" Discover how the temple lights not only illuminated the river, but also the love between Kavya and Dev. Give it a play, and let yourself be enveloped by this romantic story in the mag. Ika India. End.